Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to my channel. If you read the title of this video, I'm gonna assume you have a PS5. But let me ask you a question really quick. Do you own a PS5 and a PS4? Both of them. Now that you've answered that question, do you own a PS5 but your controller seems to be broken and all that's lying around is a PS4 controller? Do you own a PS5 with a certain game you bought for it recently that you want to transfer over to your PS4, but you can't get the save data to save? Or, final scenario, let's say you like playing a certain game on the PlayStation 4. There's a PlayStation 5 version, sure, but you like playing it on your PlayStation 4. The only problem is there's no crossplay enabled. You can only play against other PlayStation 4 users. Well, if any of these three issues plague you today, well, let me tell you some good news. I'm here to solve all three issues with one simple, easy fix. Anybody can do it just as long as you own a PlayStation 5 console, a PlayStation 4 console, and they are both connected to the internet. That is very vital. So keep note of that. Make sure both consoles are connected to the internet. Very first step. Before you do anything, that's first step number one, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure both your consoles have internet connection. You know, I completely understand you haven't touched your PS4 in a couple years, so you let it gather dust, turn off the Wi-Fi. That's fine. Turn it back on. I'm going to show you guys how to do this. So, first thing you want to do, turn on your PlayStation 5. This is going to be like really one of the quickest steps to do. Turn on your PlayStation 5. Wait for a second. When it's on, what are you gonna do? You're immediately gonna put it into rest mode. Don't turn it off. It's very important that it's on, but you can put it into rest mode. It's gonna turn on by itself anyways. It's gonna turn right back on, so don't worry about that. Set it into rest mode so you're not completely draining your fucking light bill. Go to your PlayStation 4. Turn that bad boy on. Mine is already on. But okay, here you see my games. I own all these games on both my consoles. WWE, Texas Chainsaw Massacre, Dead by Daylight, Fortnite. Now, here's why I made this video. Personally, I have a PS5. The connection's really short, so I dropped it a lot. And it got drift stick. Being a 90s baby, I have the tendency that I smack things to kind of fix them, and well, this particular instance, it didn't fix it. It broke my controller. I'm in between jobs, so I can't afford a new controller. Right now, I don't have any money. So, I want to play my game, WWE 2K25, but I want to transfer my save data from my PS5 to my PS4. Technically, you can't do that, but there is a workaround. You know what I mean? Let's say you have your Max 7 with Texas Chainsaw Massacre PS5 version, but the PS4 version, you never touched it. Well, this is the way you can still use your PS4 and use the save data from the PS5. This is also the way how to control your PS5 using a PS4 controller. And as stated before, this is also a way to get Texas Chainsaw Massacre servers crossplay even though you're on PS4. So, you go to PS5 Remote Play, make sure it's on, connect to your PS5. Mine is named Chun-Li because, well, I don't really have to explain why it's called Chun-Li. So, yeah, PS5 turned on, you heard the button, connecting and turning on my PS5. Now, this is for anybody, as I stated before. If you have a broken PS5 controller and you can't afford a new one, so you got your PS4 controller lying around. Here are the same fucking games, by the way. PS4 controller. Same games on my PS5. Texas Chainsaw Massacre, WWE 2K, Dead by Daylight, Fortnite. So, I'm on my PS5 right now, controlling it with my PS4. Gonna go to a game that's exclusively non-crossplay. So this game, Texas Chainsaw Massacre, if you ever play it on the PS4, it has no crossplay enabled. That's not a feature that you have on the PS4 version of Texas Chainsaw Massacre. You can only play against other PlayStation 4 players. Unless you're on PS5. If you're on PS5, the PS5 version of this game has crossplay enabled. So there is a workaround for that. Obviously, this. So, again, remember what I said. No crossplay for PS4 players. I'm on my PS4 right now, not my PS5. Look at this, look at this, look at this. Because I'm using my PS4 controller to control my PS5, crossplay is enabled. And I will load into a game just to prove to you guys that no matter what, if you want to play any game that's on PS4, make sure you have both versions. That's very vital. Make sure you have both a PS5 version and PS4 version of each game. Again, this works if you have save data for a single player game. Let's say you're playing Elden Ring, right? And you're at that boss that you don't want to put all the work into reaching again. Just do this method. Look at this, ladies and gentlemen. We got placed. Okay, they're all fucking placed. No. Bubba is an Xbox player. So, you can use crossplay on Texas Chainsaw Massacre on a PS4. You just have to do remote play. So now, if you ever got a broken PS5 controller, you can't afford a new one, here's how you use your PS4 controller. If you want to do PS5 save data on your PS4, guess what? You don't even have to do that. You don't have to transfer no save data. You don't have to take up space on your PS4. Just enable remote play and you're instantly in PS5 lobbies. So you don't have to worry about having crossplay turned off. You don't have to worry about having a broken PS5 controller. It doesn't matter. You can control your PS5 using your PS4 just using PS5 Remote Play. Make sure they're both on the same network. I know this definitely saved my ass, so hopefully this goes a long way for you guys. Thank you so much, very much for watching. If you liked it, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, do all that good stuff. And have fun gaming. Hopefully this helped you. Love y'all. Have a good one.